Shalom mermaids, and welcome back to another Get Ready With Me video. This is now Get Ready With Me number 3. Today I am getting ready for a swim with Courtney Mermaid and Ripple the Mermaid. We're gonna do some swimming. Courtney is bringing one of the new tails from her launch, the rainbow one actually, so I'm so excited to see it in person. So I will be doing waterproof makeup today, and while I do so, I thought I would do another little Q&A, or actually a Q&Gay this time. Happy Pride Month, my proud mermaids. So I asked a little while ago over on my Instagram to ask a gay mermaid. I am bisexual, hello, in case you didn't know. Feel free to unsubscribe now if you're not cool with that. But I mean, hopefully you don't, because I'm very chill and cool and normal, and that's what I try to tell people. You know, we're not some demons, we're not monsters, we're just regular fabulous people, okay? I have a Sailor Moon shirt on today because I thought that's quite appropriate for a Q&A. So let's get this waterproof makeup started. So we will be swimming outdoors today, so I'm going to make sure my face is nice and protected from the sun. Courtney and Ripple will be here in like, I don't know, an hour and a half probably? Is that how time works? And I still need to like eat lunch. Yeah, we're gonna try to be speedy today. So the first question you guys asked me about being a gay mermaid, a gamer, if you will, is what is your favorite part about being queer? And I love that question. Let's start it off with a nice positive question. So my favorite part about being queer is definitely just interacting with you guys who are also queer, and occasionally I get messages from people saying that I inspire them or I make them feel less alone. Last year or the year before, there was actually a girl who decided to come out to her family after like seeing me be an out and proud mermaid, and I sob, you guys. Like, that is the goal. Like, that is why I talk about queerness, because I want to help people. YouTubers helped me. Seeing queer and specifically bi representation for myself literally helped me so much to like love and embrace myself. So I'm so happy that I can be that person for other people now, and that is all I could ever ask for. So I'm so happy that I am able to inspire you guys or make you feel less alone. That makes me super happy. So that's my favorite part about being queer, for sure, is now being that person who can help other people. Okay, now we're looking like a pale sunscreen ghost. Okay, so next I'm going to do my concealer. Gotta conceal this friend up here who's been with me for about a week. Can you go, sir? We don't like you here. The next question is a big one, and I look very serious for it. So the next question is, how did you come out to your parents? So I am pretty sure that I came out to my sister and my mom at the same time. I had wanted to come out for a very long time. I believe I came out the summer after my grade 12 year of high school, my grad year. I had known probably for a year at that point. So it took me about a year to sort of build up the courage to finally tell them. Even though like my family, they're not religious, they're not conservative, but it's just like really nerve-wracking. My family would make comments sometimes when they saw like a girl with short hair, like really short hair, be like,
oh, do you think she's a lesbian?
I don't know, like not homophobic things, but things that are kind of like, that's not my favorite. So finally I was having a hot tub with my mom and sister, and I was just like, hey guys, I just need to tell you something, and I want you to know it doesn't change anything. I'm still the same person, but I want to let you know that I like boys and girls. And that's how I said it. They were very confused because I had a boyfriend at the time, and so they were like,
what do you mean? Like, what do you mean you're bi? What do you mean you like girls? Like, you're in a relationship. What? Like, how does that work?
And I'm like, well, yeah, but I'm attracted to, you know, men and women. And non-binary friends, trans friends, everybody in between. I don't think I said that back then, because I was just trying to like keep it simple. You can like chocolate ice cream and vanilla ice cream. Just because you are currently eating vanilla ice cream doesn't mean you never want to eat chocolate ice cream. Like, it's really that simple. But I understand how pretty much only your own sexuality makes sense to you in your own brain. Like, being straight doesn't make sense to me, or being just gay or just lesbian doesn't make sense to me. I'm like, you're gonna limit yourself, half of the people in the world? Because why? Literally every other sexuality doesn't make sense to me, so I understand that my sexuality doesn't make sense to everybody else who is not bi or pan or what have you. They were like,
are you sure it's not a phase? Like, is this for attention?
You know, like, And I had a lot of conversations like that with my family until they finally like really got it. And I'm like, guys, this is just a part of who I am, the same way that having blue eyes is a part of who I am. It's not the most important thing in the world, but it is important to me. So yeah, that's how I came out to my mom and my sister. Make sure you only come out if it is safe for you to do so. And I was very lucky enough that it was safe for me to come out. And my dad, I don't know if I should ask him. I don't think I ever like sat him down and was like, hey, I like girls, by the way. I think I kind of just like started mentioning when I found like girls in movies or like actresses or actors attractive and stuff like that. Kind of just like said it in conversation, like, yeah, you know, like, I like girls, duh, like who doesn't? Just like kind of played it off. And he's so chill. He's like, yeah, you do your thing. Like he doesn't care at all. And I still have not come out to my grandma because she is old and she is, you know, a little bit, We were talking about it. It was like at Christmas time and we were talking about like being gay and stuff and how like she doesn't like it. She doesn't want to see it. And my mom's like, well, what about if someone like just likes boys and girls? And she goes,
well, that's even worse.
She has a British accent, by the way. So I was like, oof, I'm just gonna like shrivel down here. I don't want to jeopardize my good relationship with my grandparents, which sucks. I don't know. I probably will tell my Nana one day. I mean, if I have a girlfriend, then she's gonna know. Yeah, it's been a slow kind of process of coming out to everybody. But on my first day of acting school, we were all in a room just chilling, like there was no teachers. We were just like getting to know each other, playing like, I don't know, Never Have I Ever and things like that. And I was like, okay, people, I know you don't know me, but I don't want this to come out later as a secret, so I just am laying it out on the table right now that I am bisexual. I like boys and girls. It's not that fascinating, but there it is. It's out on the table. And that worked out really well. People were like, oh, cool. Like, nobody cared. Actors are my favorite people. And I'm really proud of myself that I was confident enough and sure of myself enough that I was able to do that. Okay, I'm doing my eyebrows using my, Kat Von D dip pomade brow. It's very waterproof. But first, let's give our face a round of some setting spray, because we want it to stay on our face in the water. I'm sorry, this is getting long. Maybe I should have just like sat down to make this video, but it's fine. You know what? I'm just gonna fill in my eyebrows off camera and then I'll come back. How's that? All right, we are back and we have brows. So the next question is, what do you think of a bi-flag mermaid tail? And I think that is amazing. I have actually thought about getting a like bi-colored tail, so going pink to purple to blue, and then have like a rainbow fluke and rainbow fins. I think that would be like such a pretty pride tail. The Treasure Coast tail by Mertailor is pretty much bi-colored. It goes from pink to purple to blue, and that's a really nice tail. It's available for all the different like fantasy fins, which is cool. And honestly, just like pride flag tails, I think is a really, really good idea. And like fabric tail makers make a line of pride tails. I think they would do very well, because there is a lot of LGBTQ plus people in the mermaid community. Give us a rainbow flag tail, give us a pan tail, give us a bi tail, give us a trans tail, give us a non-binary tail, like all the things. And I really think people would get super excited about that. The next question is, have you ever dated a girl? So I have never had a girlfriend officially, but I have had little flings with girls, and there's been a couple girls where it's like, oh, we're almost pretty much girlfriends. But yes, I have dated girls. I just have never had a girlfriend. It's always been kind of casual dating. While we're here, let's just do bi-colored makeup. This next question I really like. It's really funny and it made me think, and that is, does your siren voice / mermaid voice lure women to their deaths as well, or only men? And I'm like, So, I mean, I feel like traditionally in folklore and in movies, like in Sinbad, when there's those water sirens, they make a point of like, it doesn't work on, what's her name? Marina. It doesn't work on Marina, the only girl on the boat. And in like mythology, I think supposed to be that it only works on men. However, I don't think the song would work on a gay man. I think the song would work on a lesbian or on a bi woman. So I think it really just depends on who's hearing the voice more than where the voice is coming from, if that makes sense. So I think that my voice, my siren song would work on other queer women, but probably not on straight women, and it probably wouldn't work on gay men. So what a fun question to think about. But I'm a nice mermaid, I'm a princess, I'm not really a siren, so I don't think I'm gonna be luring anybody to their death unless they really deserve it, and then we'll see. The next question is there any LGBTQ plus shows or movies that I recommend? Yes, there is. If you have Disney Plus, the movie Love, Simon is so good, so cute. It's like a rom-com kind of deal about a kid in high school who's gay and then he gets outed and blah blah blah. It's really, really good. And then there's actually like a spin-off show called Love, Victor that follows like the year after in high school of obviously a guy named Victor instead of a guy named Simon. And I really, really enjoy both of those. They're very good. One of my favorite TV shows, The 100, the main character is bi, and it's really cool because they never like have a big thing. They never make a big deal about it. She's just like with a guy in season 1, and then in season 2 she's with a girl, and nobody like bats an eye. There's so many things going on in that show that like who cares if people are gay or not. And there is other gay characters in that show as well. Very refreshing to see and watch, and it's a really good show. It gets a little like goofy by the later seasons because it's like, how are you gonna keep this story going for 7 seasons, you know what I mean? But I still watched the whole thing and enjoyed it. Call Me By Your Name was like an okay movie. I saw that in theaters, but it's kind of like a big age gap between the two guys, which sort of like made me a little bit uncomfortable because it was just like a power dynamic in a way. And the one guy just looked like about 40 and the other guy looked about like 17. So yeah, I mean, it was a pretty good movie though. Like I think I did enjoy it, but not my favorite though. That's pretty much the only ones I can think of right now. I've heard that She-Ra is really good and it's queer. I've never seen it. I really should. People were saying that there's like a Disney show that has a gay character now on Disney Plus or something, or on Disney Channel, but I can't find it. It's called like The Owl House or something like that. I did look for it and I cannot find it, which makes me very, very sad and upset. Now I'm gonna put blue under the waterline to complete our bi color scheme eyeshadow. Waterproof. And the last question is, do all of the mer people accept you for being a gay mer? And the answer would be, I mean, everyone who I have interacted with personally has. I'm sure there's gotta be some homophobic mers out there, but maybe not. Like I said, there's a lot of LGBTQ mers, like a lot. I think it's like it's a big part of the community. So if you were homophobic, I think you'd be the one getting like left out because we don't want you here. You know what I mean? If they don't accept me, they don't want to be my friend, then I don't want to be their friend. Goodbye. So yeah, I mean, I've been really lucky. All my friends are very lovely and supportive. I mean, it doesn't come up a ton. Like whenever I hang out with mermaid people, we're typically talking about like mermaid things like tails and companies and tea and all that kind of stuff. So it really doesn't come up a ton, which is fine. And I'm not saying like, oh, let's talk about gay stuff. But yeah, it's just not too much of an issue. Most people are very accepting and grateful actually that I used my platform to sort of bring more representation and awareness about gay stuff. I am very, 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 very privileged, and a lot of people aren't. And I want to use my platform in any way possible that could help people who are not as privileged as I am. Because I think it confuses people a lot when it's like, oh, well, you're with a man. If I wanted to hide the fact that I was bi, I could very easily. Like, nobody would know if I didn't make a point of telling people and of making it known. I think people get very confused because they're like, well, why would you like put out that you're gay, queer, if you don't have to? Because to me, it's not a bad thing. I love the LGBTQ community. I love the way that I feel in queer environments with other queer people, like queer culture. I love it. Why would I not like be proud and be out and celebrate a part of who I am? Like I remember in high school, there was a bi girl and people were like, oh my God, she's so weird. She's like bi. You know, in like, what, 2014? Like, not that long ago. Like, whenever there was a bi girl, it's like, oh, she's just doing it for attention, for the boys. Like, she's not actually, or whatever. And it's like, we really just need some solid role models. And I'm not being like, oh, I'm such a role model. I'm such this, like, great, amazing person. But I just try to do what I can. Gonna pop on a little bit of highlight. I don't know if it's gonna stay, but we can try, right? I can dream. I want to sparkle and be seen from the stars. I'm sorry, Courtney, I stole your sparkle. That's how she says it. I very much like adopt things and sayings and phrases that like my friends and family say, or like the way that they say a word. Like my sister calls water wautu. And it's very fun to say it like that. Try it with me. Wautu. Okay, so I want to do like a bright pink lip. Look at the vibrance. Ooh, it's like highlighter. So I'll put this on. All right, here are my lips. Super bright, super pink, super stoked. I like it a lot. I could do a couple little like dots. That might look cute. Let's do a couple little dots. Ooh, very cute. I'll do a little. There we go. It's kind of like a little Triforce, you know? Mermaid Zelda and all. That's who I am. Really need to get a Zelda tail one of these days. All right, there we go. The makeup is done. We're just gonna do some more setting spray. I have mostly stopped doing mascara when I'm doing swimming days because I always find that my waterproof mascara, it stays on really, really well when I'm swimming, but it stays on too dang well and then I can't like get it off. I end up like losing eyelashes, you know? I end up losing like 3 or 4 eyelashes and like I don't want to lose my eyelashes, you know? You can't really see them because there's nothing on them, but I would rather like preserve my natural eyelashes if I can. So I'm taking my hair down because I'm gonna brush it and I'm going to put a bunch of detangler and leave-in conditioner in here to protect my hair from the chlorine. So hello, I'm looking really cute and nice here. Again, I'm only swimming today, like I'm not gonna be vlogging, so it doesn't actually matter how my hair is going to look until it gets into the water. And when it gets into the water, it's long and flowy and blonde and mermaidy, so we're pretty good to go. Can't even see it all. There we go. Woo, baby. I see people with like this length hair and I'm like, oh, how cute. I want that. And then I'm like, but it'll take me literally 7 years to grow it back to this length. Gonna take my little kids detangler because I just like how it smells. It smells so good and it does the job and it's pretty cheap. You don't need all of the expensive, most pricey items to be a mermaid. Exhibit A. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of this Miracle Milkshake leave-in conditioner. And I'm gonna put it on the ends of my hair because the ends of my hair is the most delicate and damaged. That is how I get ready to swim for my underwater makeup, my underwater videos and pictures and all that good stuff. And I'm also going to get unready just in a little bit because the mermaid Sia Shells of Sea Bay Beauty sent me these little makeup removing wipes that are reusable. They look like shells. They are so, so cute. And I'm just gonna show you how they work once I'm done swimming, and we're gonna de-mermaidify with these little makeup wipes from Sea Bay Beauty. So thank you, Sia, for sending these to me. They are reusable and they are biodegradable, so you can get rid of your little like one single-use makeup wipes because you can just put any like soap or face wash on these bad boys and take off your makeup, and you don't need to pollute the ocean anymore. I will put the link to Sea Bay Beauty down in the description below. Okay, and we are done swimming, and now it's time to get unready with me. So after I finish a day of swimming, it's really important to rinse off all of your equipment, you know, your camera, your tails, your monofins, your jewelry. Look at my new necklace. I freaking love it. Also, I want to name this little guy. Can you guys help me think of a name for this little pendant? He's a koi fish. I say he, I guess it's a boy. I don't know why, that's just like the thing. So can you please comment down below what I should name this little fishy, and I will choose from my favorite comment what to name him. So yeah, but anyway, so I've got all of my tails and monofins and leggings in the shower here. Ta-da! So I'm going to literally get in the shower with the stuff and rinse everything off. This is always my least favorite part of the mermaid day. It's rinsing everything off and making sure it's nice, but it's so important to make sure you can preserve your tails and your accessories. This top is like 4 years old. You know what I mean? It's very important, it's essential. Don't skip this step, even though it's not very fun. Okay, rinsing is done. I have towel dried these guys. rinsed and towel dried my starfish buddies and my little necklace as well. Hello, there I am. Yes, we rinsed him off, whatever his name is going to be. Rinsed out my Shop Vancouver mermaid tail, hanging in the shower. And then I got my leggings and my Mer Taylor whimsy tail, all rinsed and hanging to dry. So that's kind of what I do. I washed my hair and my body as well. So let's head up to my other bathroom. Okay, so swimming is all done. As you can see, this is what we have left for makeup. Pretty freaking good. We were swimming like in the water for probably 2 hours at least, but now it's time to take it all off. So like I mentioned before, I'm going to use my Sea Bay beauty wipes. I just put them back in here because look how cute this packaging is. So I'm just going to open them up and I'm going to get my face damp and put my face wash on here. I use this Biotherm face wash. You can get it at Shoppers Drug Mart if you are Canadian. If you're not Canadian, you can get it online. I use this every day and I really, really like it. All right, so now my face is wet. My little seashell is wet. I'm gonna put just a wee bit of my face wash on here. So these are for your eyes, these little ones, but she does make bigger pads for your whole face as well. This lasted for 2 hours in the pool, so let's see how well they last against a Sea Bay beauty wipe. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Look at that, it's like gone already. Use this other side now, wipe away some of the gunk and the soap. And now I'm just going to rinse this off. Looking at you with one eye. So there we go, that took off all of my makeup. I just rinsed out the pad, so you can't even see like really any makeup left on it anymore. And I'm just gonna use the same one again, a little dollop, and we're gonna take off the other eye. Might use it for my brows as well. This is also why when I'm swimming, I like to not wear the waterproof mascara because it's such a pain in my fluke to get off. And I end up scrubbing my eyes and scrubbing and trying to get it off. But there we go, couple of wipes. And there we have it, a super cute, reusable, eco-friendly alternative to your everyday makeup wipes. So if you're interested, you can check out Sea Bay Beauty. I'll put them down in the description below if you want to get some really cute mermaid wipes. And like I said, she makes a really big one you can use for your whole face. These little guys are just for your eyes. And they also come with this super cute little kind of fishnet looking bag that you can stick your dirty pads in here. You can throw this in your washing machine with your clothes and then they're brand new and ready to be used again. So thank you so much, Sia, for sending these out to me. I really appreciate it and I definitely will be using them all the time when I'm getting unready to mermaid. Well, my merbaes, thank you so much for watching today's Get Ready and Get Unready with Me video. Thank you so much for watching if you made it all the way to the end. Like, you are a real MVP, a true merbae, and I love and appreciate you. Yes, you. I'm looking at you, you pretty little face. Thank you so much for being here, and I love you so, so much. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at emma.forth and at mermaidzelda, and you can follow me on TikTok at mermaidzelda as well. But I think that's about all from me for today. Definitely look forward to lots of swimming footage and videos from this day. We did lots of fun things. I had such a good time with Courtney and Carissa. Now that the pool heat's on and I'm swimming, I will be getting ready and unready to mermaid a lot. So let me know if you like this kind of video or if you don't like this kind of video, because I want to make the content that you want to see. So anyways, I'm going to go eat dinner now. Very hungry. It's been a long day. I love you all so, so much. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. I hope you will be having a mermazing weekend. And most importantly, I hope I will see you here next Friday-ish for a brand new video. Until next time, bye!